I'm excited about Bo Nix. Is he gonna fix the Broncos? I don't know. Is it risky? Maybe.
Hate this pick. To me, Bo Nix was a third-round guy.
He didn't arrive as a miracle. He arrived as a question mark. A quarterback debated, dissected, doubted for years. And yet, never gone, never folded, always standing back up.
Throw the ball in tight places. He runs their offense really well. I think Sean's done a great job bringing him along. And they got their quarterback for the future.
Bo Nix's story isn't about instant greatness. It's about surviving doubt long enough to become dangerous.
His knee was almost down, but he kept it alive. Fire to Sutton. Denver has the lead.
Like Bo Nix, Sean Payton loved him. He's now 23-10 as a pro. Playoffs both years. First quarterback ever, league history ever. 10+ wins.
To understand why Bo Nix never folded, you have to start where pressure was normal. Born on February 25, 2000 in Arkadelphia, Arkansas, Bo Nix was raised within football bloodlines. Playbooks weren't foreign objects in his house, they were everyday language. His father, Patrick Nix, had already lived life under center at Auburn.
I grew up in the stands at Dad's football game, taping your ankles to go up there and sit in the stands and not even play, but just feel like you were a part of the game.
His grandfather, Conrad Nix, spent decades on high school sidelines shaping young players. This wasn't a kid discovering the sport. This was someone born into expectation. Nix learned football early, not at camps, not on highlight tapes. At Scottsboro High School, he was already torching defenses. 3,463 passing yards, 40 touchdowns. Long before the spotlight found him, the production had already arrived. The jump came at Pinson Valley, where he played under his father's eye. He didn't just play quarterback, he ran the offense. By the end of high school, the numbers were undeniable. 12,000 plus total yards, 161 touchdowns.
And each day we just got closer and closer and closer, and by the end of the year, we were a solid group.
Defenses weren't trying to stop him anymore. They were just trying to survive. In 2018, Bo Nix was named Alabama's Mr. Football.
Mr. Football Awards, which is Alabama's most prestigious high school football honor. And to no one's surprise, Pinson Valley quarterback Bo Nix is this year's winner.
Recruiting services crowned him the top dual-threat quarterback in his class. When it came time to choose, Nix picked pressure over comfort, committing to Auburn, the same program where his father once played quarterback. As a true freshman, Bo Nix didn't wait his turn at Auburn. He took the job. Thrown straight into the fire in 2019, he was named the starting quarterback and tested immediately on a national stage. Opening night, neutral site, Oregon Ducks. With Auburn trailing late, Nix led a comeback, sealing a 27-21 win at AT&T Stadium and announcing himself in Week 1. That freshman season kept delivering. Auburn finished 9-4, capped by a wild 48-45 Iron Bowl win over Alabama, a rivalry that defines legacies. Nix was voted SEC Freshman of the Year, finishing with 16 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, producing wins under constant pressure.
We're not scared of Alabama. I know that a lot of people want us to be scared, but we're really not.
Then came 2020, shortened, disrupted, unstable. In 11 games, Nix threw 12 touchdowns and 7 interceptions, searching for rhythm in a season that never allowed one to form. By 2021, Auburn's season turned volatile. There were highs. Nix led Auburn to its first win at LSU since 1999. He took down 10th-ranked Ole Miss, flashing the ceiling that once made him one of the most hyped quarterbacks in the country. But there were lows too, struggles in key moments. A fourth-quarter benching against Georgia State, pressure closing in from every direction. Then it stopped abruptly. Against Mississippi State, Nix suffered a season-ending injury, cutting short a year that never found balance.
Quarterback and Pinson native Bo Nix suffered a broken ankle in the Tigers' 43-34 loss to Mississippi State on Saturday. Nix had been pulled late in the game on Saturday, but he confirmed via Instagram earlier Sunday that he broke his ankle and is set to begin his recovery process on Monday, which will start with surgery that will likely end his season.
He finished 2021 with 11 touchdowns and just 3 interceptions. This was the point where most careers quietly end. On December 12, 2021, Bo Nix made it official. He entered the transfer portal, publicly describing himself as miserable under head coach Brian Harsin.
To reach further goals, I've decided it's best to be a grad transfer and find a new start somewhere else. I make this decision with a heavy heart and a lot of growing pain.
After years of pressure, expectation, and instability, the Auburn chapter closed, not quietly but honestly. This wasn't a transfer, it was an escape and a warning. Then came the reset. In 2022, Nix transferred to the University of Oregon with 2 seasons of eligibility left under the COVID waiver.
Nix is taking his talent to the West Coast, and he'll play for the Oregon Ducks.
The change was immediate. He led the Ducks to a 10-3 record, stacking ranked wins over BYU, UCLA, and Utah, before closing the year with a dramatic 28-27 Holiday Bowl victory over North Carolina.
It is my pleasure to present the 2022 SDCCU Holiday Bowl Championship Trophy to head coach Dan Lanning and the Oregon Ducks.
The production followed. Nix threw for 3,593 yards, 29 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. He even scored as a receiver. Oregon didn't just get a quarterback, they got a weapon.
We trust Bo, right? He's got great confidence in the system, and he understands what we're trying to get accomplished. That's when you really are clicking on all cylinders, when you have somebody that can do that.
Then came 2023, and the ceiling fully cracked open. Nix had Oregon in college football playoff contention, guiding the Ducks to a 5-0 start before a setback against 7th-ranked Washington. Oregon responded with 6 straight wins, setting up a Pac-12 championship rematch against 3rd-ranked Washington.
You're talking about a Heisman winner leading the Oregon Ducks, and you're talking about a potential Heisman winner leading the Washington Huskies. It's a beautiful day here in Seattle, and
the Ducks fell again, ending CFP hopes.
Johnson, first down, slides down, and the Washington Huskies are going to win the final Pac-12 championship and punch a ticket to the college football playoff.
But Nix's season was far from over. He finished 2023 with 4,508 passing yards, 45 touchdowns, and just 3 interceptions, adding 6 rushing touchdowns. He placed 3rd in the Heisman Trophy voting, trailing only Jaden Daniels and Michael Penix Jr. The conference recognized it too. Nix was named Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year. In his final collegiate game, the Fiesta Bowl against Liberty, Nix broke Mac Jones's single-season completion percentage record, finishing at 77.45%.
Bo Nix wrap up his collegiate career with a terrific performance. The Oregon Ducks are the champions of the Verbo Fiesta Bowl.
He ended the year leading the NCAA in completions, completion percentage, and passing touchdowns. By the time it was over, Bo Nix had started 61 games between Auburn and Oregon, the most starts by any quarterback in NCAA history. Not just longevity, not just production, total control. That's what NFL teams saw. Most people don't finish videos like this. You did. So this isn't for everyone. It's for you. Almost 6,700 hours watched, only 325 subscribers. If you believe work like this deserves to grow, subscribe. Let's see how far this really goes. When Nix entered the 2024 NFL Draft, the conversation wasn't about potential, it was about readiness.
Bo is a pro. He's going to prepare harder than anyone. I would just say, Bo is a fierce competitor.
At the Combine, the frame checked out. 6'2", 214 pounds, compact and balanced. In workouts, the same traits showed up every time. Accuracy, efficiency, quick decisions. The resume backed it up. A high completion rate and low negative plays. The kind of profile coaches trust when structure breaks down. That profile caught the attention of Denver Broncos head coach Sean Payton. When draft night arrived, history followed. 6 quarterbacks went in the first round, tied for the most ever, matching the 1983 NFL Draft. And when the Broncos were on the clock at 12th overall, they made their choice.
With the 12th pick, the Denver Broncos select Bo Nix.
There it is.
Bo Nix was the final quarterback taken in round 1, not as an afterthought, but as a fit. On May 11, 2024, Nix signed his 4-year rookie contract worth $18.6 million fully guaranteed. No drama, no delays, just confirmation. The college grind was over. The NFL chapter had officially begun. On August 22, Bo Nix was named the Denver Broncos' starting quarterback for the season opener against Seattle, becoming the franchise's first rookie starter since John Elway in 1983. His NFL debut was raw and demanding. Against the Seahawks, Nix completed 26 of 42 passes, added a rushing touchdown, but finished with just 138 passing yards, the fewest ever by a quarterback with 25 or more completions in a game. The learning curve was immediate. In Week 3 against Tampa Bay, Nix earned his first NFL win, throwing for 216 yards, adding a rushing touchdown, and avoiding turnovers in a 26-7 victory. A week later, he recorded his first career passing touchdown, leading a gritty 10-9 upset of the Jets despite finishing with 60 passing yards. No sacks, no turnovers, control under pressure. October became his statement. Nix opened the month with a 3-touchdown performance against the Raiders.
Nix trying to leap over the top, and he does by sticking for touchdown.
Followed by 216 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Chargers. In Week 7, he led a 33-10 win over the Saints, tying the Broncos' franchise record for rookie quarterback wins. He capped the month with 284 yards, 4 total touchdowns, and a 75.7% completion rate against Carolina, setting a new team record with 5 rookie wins and earning NFL Offensive Rookie of the Month. The milestones kept coming. In Week 9, Nix caught his first career receiving touchdown on a trick play from Courtland Sutton. A week later, against Kansas City, he threw for 215 yards and 2 touchdowns, earning NFL Rookie of the Week despite a blocked game-winning field goal. Nix went 28 of 33 for 307 yards and 4 touchdowns, becoming the first rookie quarterback in NFL history to complete over 80% of his passes in a game. The league rewarded it. He was named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Rookie quarterback Bo Nix has been named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Needing a win in the final game, Nix delivered. In Week 18 against Kansas City, he went 26 of 29 for 321 yards and 4 touchdowns, posting an 89.7% completion rate, the highest single-game completion percentage ever by a rookie quarterback in NFL history. The performance powered a 38-0 victory. Clinching Denver's first playoff berth since 2015. In the wild card round against Buffalo, Denver's season came to an end, but not before Bo Nix left a mark. He threw a 43-yard touchdown to Troy Franklin, the first rookie-to-rookie touchdown pass in NFL playoff history, later revealed to have been delivered while Nix was playing through fractures in his back.
And fractured 3 bones in his back.
Despite the Broncos finishing 10-7, Bo Nix didn't get lost in the standings. He stood out from them. He closed the season with 10 wins, the most ever by a rookie quarterback.
Opening the season, nobody expected us to do this, but we didn't really listen to that. But this team deserves it.
While setting rookie records with 3,775 passing yards, 29 passing touchdowns, and 376 completions. The league took notice.
Could he be Rookie of the Year as it stands today?
Nix finished 3rd in Offensive Rookie of the Year voting, behind Jaden Daniels and Brock Bowers.
If I had to vote right now, personally, I would vote for Bo Nix. I just think he's been fantastic more recently when the football gets harder.
And was voted the 64th best player in the NFL by his peers. He didn't just survive his rookie year, he reset the standard for it. And by season's end, Denver didn't just survive the rebuild, they finally had their quarterback. The jump into the 2025 season started before kickoff. In July, Bo Nix tightened every detail, working with Drew Brees and mechanics specialist Tom House, under the direction of head coach Sean Payton. It wasn't about reinvention, it was refinement, timing, balance, and decision-making. Then the season hit. From Week 1, Nix kept Denver steady. Against Tennessee, he opened the season with a 20-12 win, completing 25 of 40 passes for 176 yards and a touchdown. Not flashy, not reckless. He controlled the tempo, took the hits, and closed the game out. By mid-season, the Broncos weren't surviving close games. They were closing them. The turning point came in Week 7 against the New York Giants. After 3 quarters, Denver hadn't scored a single point and trailed 19-0. The game looked over. Then Bo Nix took control. In the 4th quarter alone, Bo Nix made history, becoming the first player ever to throw 2 touchdown passes and rush for 2 more in a single quarter. Denver exploded for 33 points in the 4th, the most ever by a team that had been scoreless through 3 quarters. Wins, physical wins. Nix handled pressure, limited mistakes, and delivered late drives. Then came Week 15. Playoff stakes, national spotlight. Against Green Bay, Nix delivered the cleanest game of his career, completing 23 of 34 passes for 302 yards and 4 touchdowns, posting a 134.7 passer rating. Denver clinched a playoff spot, and Nix was named FedEx Air and Ground Player of the Week. In Week 18 against the Chargers, with the AFC's top seed on the line, Nix stayed true to his season. No noise, no mistakes. He completed 14 of 23 passes for 141 yards, protected the football, and controlled the game as Denver rolled to a 19-3 win. It wasn't about numbers. It was about finishing the job. By the end of Week 18, the resume was complete. Denver finished 14-3, clinched the AFC's #1 seed, captured the division title, and locked in the postseason.
Denver, the good news for them, they get a little bit of a break. To your point, they get to host as well. They are the #1 overall seed in the AFC.
Nix had now led the Broncos to the playoffs in his first season, and a division crown in his second, both firsts for the franchise since 2015.
Bo Nix. Sean Payton loved him. He's now 23-10 as a pro. Playoffs both years. First quarterback ever, league history ever. 10+ wins, 30+ total touchdowns, and he leads the NFL in pass attempts the last 2 years, so they're putting everything on him. No babysitting like early Big Ben.
This isn't a fairy tale rise, it's a grind. A quarterback reshaped by criticism, refined by patience, hardened by being questioned at every level. Bo Nix doesn't play like someone chasing validation. He plays like someone who already survived it, and the numbers back that up. In his first 2 seasons, Nix became the first quarterback to combine 20+ wins, 7,500+ passing yards, and 50+ passing touchdowns. He tied Russell Wilson for the most wins by a quarterback in his first 2 seasons. He matched Andrew Luck for the most game-winning drives in that same span. And in 2025 alone, he authored 14 comeback wins, more than any quarterback has ever produced in a single season. That's why his future feels different, because the NFL doesn't reward flash, it rewards endurance. The ability to take hits, reset, and still deliver the next throw when the game is on the line. Bo Nix learned that long before Sundays. His story isn't finished, but the foundation is set. Not as a prodigy, not as a savior, but as something harder to break. A quarterback who knows exactly who he is. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and explore more of our content here on the channel.